Arlington Designer Homes. So Andy, what do you think would be a good rule of thumb, some things for someone to think about when choosing a builder?
I think that's a great question, and I think it's a very important question. And I think there's several criteria that would go into choosing a builder, and I'm not the right builder for every person. I mean, I think what goes into it are, you've got the basics, which are making sure that they're competent, they come well recommended, they know the areas that they're working in, and then there's a little bit more of the intangibles, and that they have systems that work for them and will work for you. I think one of the most important things is communication, and that they're able to communicate to you in a form that you are comfortable with. Some people want to have telephone calls. Some people only communicate by text. Some people just want emails. And you need to be able to figure out how that builder is going to communicate with you, and be comfortable with that. But ultimately, it comes down to, you need to trust this builder, this company, this person, whoever you're going to be interacting with on a daily basis, because as they say, it's one of the most 5 stressful things that you can ever do is build a house. And what I say to my clients is, let me take that stress off of you. I am the one that should be stressing about whether this has been done and that's been done, and when it's raining, that's my job. That's what I do. You're not supposed to be stressed about it. If you want to be stressed about something, be stressed about the tile color. And that's not in my purview. You can figure that out. But really, it's about finding a company that fits for you, that you feel comfortable with, that you trust, and that you think can get you across the finish line, because it is a process. And you're going to have to work with that person on a daily basis. And then actually one last thing is you need to be confident that they will work with you to solve the problems, because it's not if there are problems, it's when the problems arise, how do you best solve them? Because there's going to be problems. It's construction. And so you need to have confidence that someone is going to work with you to solve those problems in a way that you can work with them.
I almost just felt like you were talking about a marriage. Seriously though, and
in some ways it is
kind of funny, because think about how long it can take to build a house, which is about how long?
I think you got to count on a year, 13, 14 months.
Okay. So this is a decent starter relationship,
exactly.
Right?
It really is.
So you have to like the person and trust them and know that they're going to communicate with you, all of those things. So it's,
Absolutely.
Do you want to spend that much time with that person, and can you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that I always throw into that mix when I'm giving referrals of builders out to my clients is, okay, you're going to have to spend time with this builder or their project manager.
Yes.
And what is that going to look like for you? And will you be able to tolerate the way that you interact?
Absolutely.
And because some people, you might like the style of their build and you might like what it looks like, but when you start to have those conversations, you might not like the way that you're spoken to. And that's a very interesting dynamic that if you get into it for, the 3rd month in and you realize that that's a difficult relationship to be in.
Absolutely. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard, well, and I met with so-and-so and they were just kind of condescending. And I mean, maybe people say that about me. I strive to not do that. I strive to listen and to hear and to, be able to help people. But so many builders, I think they're, it's my way or the highway. And that's definitely not our style. But I think a lot of builders feel that way. It's like, well, I've done this for 30 years and I know how to do it. And I'll take it across the finish line. It's like, well, every person has a different goal and different things that they're interested in. And I try to discover that early on and figure out what's important to this person. Some people are very concerned about the energy package. Some people aren't concerned about it at all. So I give them a good solid energy package, and we talk about the appliances, we talk about the flooring, we talk about, which are all important things, but you have to figure out what's important to that person.
What are their goals? Well, I appreciate that. Ding, ding, ding.